All right, we're back. We're back. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Yeah, I guess so, huh? You're doing it again, Sayori. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. And there's Monica, interrupting the moment. Eh? Oh no. Yeah, same.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Go give them to Mama. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. Yeah. My relaxation ends. Thanks, Monica. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Oh boy. Oh boy. Poem time. Who should I share my poem with first? I want to share it with myself. Okay. Yours seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Harry stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. It's not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Fine. Alrighty, we are back. Here we go. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. In the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as though her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles sternly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you.
Can you show next to me?
Okay, Still recording. Putting on pause. Alright, guys, who should I do next? Monica, Natsuki, or Sayori? Alright.
This is so good.
Eh?
I had no idea that you were such a good writer.
Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Maybe that's why. I have no idea.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion is way more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it?
Nope. Go find it. I don't have one. Go find it. Catherine, I said no. No.
You're so weird, Sayori.
Fine, go do this. I don't have any more. Take them off.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Away from the oven. Elliot, sit. Elliot, sit. Sit. Go forward. Go.
Daddy, can you pat Elliot? Daddy, come over. Then we can go pet the dog. Can you hold my hand?
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. All right, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Go to Mama.
We'll see about that.
Brother, what are you doing? Yeah.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Well, at least this makes me feel a little better about myself.
Hello.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I